Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you. Quick in and out. All right, 10 minutes or less sometimes. Yesterday, not even close. But the show is all about you, the crew, and us together, cashing bets and getting our final line, spreads, totals, picks, parlays, and props all in before tonight's slate. Let's bring in the boys here, not waste any time. Big Tony, what's good, brother?
All good, man. All good here, man. Exciting day today.
All right, there we go. Now, I understand you got yourself a new stove over there. How's it doing? Doing good?
It's doing great, man. It's doing great. Them boys were in and out, took the old one out. But I tell you, it's amazing how much trash can get under a stove after 15 years.
Dude, I bet. I've been known to kick, you pull out a pizza and kick the little pepperoni under there. You're like, I'm not picking it up. Seth, what's up, brother? You doing all right?
Man, it's a beautiful Tuesday here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, man. I almost wish I wasn't at work and was on my boat, but hey,
I'm telling you, it's nice. It's nice here in Nashville as well. It's like 65, dude. It's perfect, man. It's absolutely fantastic. Big Brian, what's good, brother? Good to see you, Kyle. Yeah, let's go indeed, boy. Japan, absolutely. Alfonso, my man, what's good? Omar, what's good, brother? Good to see you. Big Rick Fun Cannon Jr. That's the best name I've ever heard in my life. All right. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at how we did yesterday. And we go 3-3. Look, man, I'm with you, brother. Look, 76ers got my ass too. They clipped me, man. That one was tough, but nice call in Michigan. Good job there. And we get some college baseball. But let's not waste any time, man. Let's get to the picks. Tony, I want you to go first, brother. What you got?
All right, man. First of all, I got Florida tonight, minus 6.5 over Georgia. Florida's been averaging over 13 points over their opponents. All 5 have been by double digits. Florida 11-3 in the sec. Georgia 4-10. Taking the better team here, not giving up many points. Then I'm going Missouri 6.5 over South Carolina. This is a first half play. South Carolina just not good in the first half. Last 4 games they've been down by 10 at half, if not more. So I see this continuing tonight. And then last but least, I'm going hockey. We're going Florida Panthers. They got the Nashville Predators, picking on Nashville here a little bit. They just haven't been that good lately. Florida 34-21, Nashville 20-29, not counting the ties. So those are my 3 picks. Of course, I'm trailing your 2 baseball picks today too. So there we go.
Love it, man. You know what? Hey, and pick on the Nashville Predators indeed. That's a smart play. It's straight business, man. They've been good for a little while. They're a weird team, you know? Like they'll hit a stretch, and especially after they went and spent so much money on veteran players, you know, this offseason, and then it's like, that
yeah, man, I just saw that. I was like, man, I got to take this one. And 145 is not too bad on juice. 150 is my max usually, so it's under that, so I'm good with it.
There we go. I like it, man. I like it. Yeah. Hey, Chicago Pat, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. All right. Now, if y'all had one bet for today that y'all feel confident, I'm trying to bet $100 on one game if y'all can help me out. All right. Hang tight on that one. Got you. John, Predators suck. Absolutely. Yeah. B-Bills.
John.
I did take Duke, but I'll get to that in a second. Seth, you're up to bat, buddy. What you got?
All right, guys. We've got Capitals first period minus a half a point there at plus 135. The Caps have been in good form since the break, scoring early and often. Logan Thompson is confirmed in net for tonight's matchup against the Flames. He's only allowing 2.25 goals on average this season, boasting a .920 save percentage. He's arguably one of the best goalies in the league. In the pipes across the ice will be Dan Vladar. He's given up 3.07 goals on average this season, with a save percentage of .888. I'll look for the Capitals teams to stay hot here and take the first period. Lindenwood, first half, plus half a point, minus 115. They're going on the road to take on Western Illinois tonight. In their previous matchup, Lindenwood beat them in the first half at home by 11 points in the first half, just demolished them. Lindenwood is averaging 32 first half points per game this season, 29 in the last 3, and 31 on the road. On the other end of the hardwood, Western Illinois is only averaging 29 first-half points per game, 30 in the last 3, and 28 at home this season. I like this to win this straight up, but I'll take the extra half a point at a nickel's cost. Louisville, -9, versus Virginia Tech, who is not a good basketball team. And Louisville has been rolling all season against bad opponents, especially as of late, beating Miami by 10, NC State by 25, Notre Dame by 15, and Florida State by 8. Louisville ranks 48th in points per game versus Virginia Tech's 296th rank. The difference in the two averages being 10 points. Louisville has beat them in almost every statistical category except the 3-point percentage. And that's just because they take more shots from beyond the arc than Virginia Tech does. I'm laying 9 with Louisville. The head and shoulders better basketball team here. I know the line's at -10. I bought that point. I'm paying the juice. Give me the Louisville -9. And then the next one, this is a fun one. Cavs first quarter money line, Grizz first quarter money line. I hit one of these yesterday with OKC and the Kings. I'm going back to the well again today with the number 1 and number 2 first quarter scoring teams in the league. The Cavs are going against the struggling Magic, and the Grizz are facing a Suns team that they beat by 10 in the first quarter in their last meeting in Phoenix. Not overthinking it here, just bet it and forget it.
It's a smart play right there, right? Like just don't overthink it. Like if that's the way that you want to go with it, right?
Right.
And keep it simple. You know what I mean? So I'm with you on that one. All right, so let me go back to the question that we had because I thought it was an excellent question. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, right here. Got one bet for today, which I feel confident what would be try to bet $100 on one game. All right, so anybody in the chat, obviously, this is all of us together, or you two guys right here, feel free to chime in. My thoughts are this. If it had to be a play tonight that you want to hit, right? I wouldn't always say go with a parlay, right? But I think if you could take the Florida Gators money line, the Los Angeles Lakers money line, right? Like, I don't think the Lakers are losing this game to the Mavericks. I do not think it's going to happen. I think Florida wants to finish this thing right, towards the end of the regular season here in the SEC. So those are just a couple options for me. But, like, I think if I had to hit one bet tonight, because there's some weird games out there, that's the way that I would go. Tony, Seth, if you guys have any thoughts.
Man, I like Florida. Hard Rock doesn't have a run line, but if Florida State had a minus 1.5 run line over JU, I don't know what the odds would be on that, but I'd take that.
Yeah. Florida State baseball, yeah, minus 1.5 run line against Jacksonville. I feel you on that one. In the chat, where was it? Oh, I just had it. Yeah, for Rick, Utah, the NHL. All right, good parlay piece. I agree. Absolutely. So, yeah, like I didn't fully answer your question, but like I think that the Lakers as a parlay piece, money line, like it's a way to go. Like, I do not think that they're gonna take that L against Dallas tonight, right? And then finding another one here. Oh, Florida State Tizzle. Florida State game rained out. Well, there you go. Let's see. All right, so my plays here. Duke baseball money line. Yes, I'm going with it. If you understand, if you feel the risk, all right, you want to ride it, let's go. If you don't, I certainly understand it. But I'm going to go Duke money line baseball, and kind of the same philosophy. Tennessee's playing LSU, all right, in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge, but seeding is massive for Tennessee right now. And I think Rick Barnes, like, I don't want to play any points. I don't know how it's going to go. Rick Barnes usually likes to D up and shorten games. But, dude, I think I'm not, like, we're not calling anybody to win because it's sports, but Tennessee has a really good opportunity to win this game tonight, right? Like, that's just how I'm looking at it. So that's what I'm going with. First one and the second one. All right, in the Mavericks and Lakers showdown tonight, I'm going Klay Thompson here. Over 3.5 threes. They moved it. DraftKings, it went from plus 125 to plus 135 because, all right, they dropped the over-under. It was 3.5. They dropped it down to over 2.5, and I believe it's like minus 160 or something around there. So I wasn't going to play a minus 160. So I just left it at over 3.5, and I'm going to play it at plus 135. But again, if you're looking to parlay pieces, whatever, that's what you could do in regards to that. And that is our list. Then we have parlay pieces. We can take Florida State out of there. Duke money line right there. Got it. Arizona State. I saw some a couple people picking them in the chat there. Feel you. Cincinnati God, we're gonna find out, man.
Hey.
I don't know what to do with that game tonight, right? And then
think
Luka. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm leaning Baylor plus 2.5. I mean,
yeah, it's not a bad play. Like this point of the season, taking points with a good team, like.
Cincinnati has let me down too many times this year for me.
You can't play once you do that.
Yeah. I can't, dude. I just can't.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I feel you. NC State is that team for me in any sport, baseball, basketball. But like anytime I bet NC State, they let me down every single time, man. It drives me crazy. All right, so Mac, no. All right. So there's no reason. All right. I honestly don't know. I really don't know because both of these teams can play hot and I don't know where to go with it. Right. Like Tisla, I know he was asking as well in regards to runs. I think I don't know what the total is. I think it's 14.5, something around there. Like I'm shooting you straight. Like, I really don't know what to do with that game. Here's an interesting one. Take a look at San Diego and San Diego State in college college baseball tonight. I think it's the last game on the board. It's like 9 Eastern, I think. That one is fascinating in terms of runs. Like, you got a team that hasn't won a game yet, but they've given up a lot of runs. Granted, I don't think that they've scored in like 2 or 3 of them. That one's fascinating. A couple of things. Seth, your Bellarmine stat came through again. Yeah. Well done on that one.
Yeah, that was
nice
clutch.
Job.
I needed it.
Yeah, nice job. And then another game that I would look at, Austin Peay and Middle Tennessee State. All right, MTSU in college baseball tonight or today. I think it's this afternoon. It's a little warm here. Like, the ball could be traveling. You've got two teams who are kind of neck and neck, and they could score some runs and then give up some runs. MTSU's got a couple dudes that can mash. Here's the problem. The problem is that the books have the totals so inflated across the board. They're so high. Like
sky high.
That's why it's been rare in the first 2.5 weeks that we've even played a total, all right, in any of these games because these numbers are so high, man. 14.5, 15.5, 16.5. Like, those are, I don't care how good the team, like, those are massive numbers, man. So
maybe Hard Rock's not even putting them out.
There you go. Right?
They don't have them.
Yeah. Dude, they're so juiced. They're so juiced up. So be careful in regards to that. John says staying away from Baylor. Bro, I didn't have the guts to play anything on it. I don't know what to do with it. Thoughts on UNC Wilmington plus 2.5. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I looked at that. That is generous. I don't hate that play at all. I mean, Coastal Carolina is not what they were last year, right? Like, we were betting Coastal Carolina because they would, they'd score 13 runs a game.
It was fun to watch last year.
Oh, blast, right? Like, yeah, they ain't doing that one. Under 16.5. That's what 16.5. Like, dude, you need 17 runs.
Stupid
man.
Number.
Yeah, like, and don't get me wrong. It's college baseball. Anything can happen at any time. But like, when you're needing a 9 to 8 game, night after night after night, like, dude, it's tough, man. Like, especially when it gets later, like in the game, because it's always like betting baseball is like the first 5 innings, especially Major League Baseball, getting the starting pitcher out of the game, right?
Oh,
because definitely. But then in college baseball, it's like you actually get lulls in 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then the 9th inning is just madness, right? So yeah, I feel you, dude. Stripes, like, it's just such a big number, man. Melody.
Yeah, I love that MLB first 5 play.
No.
Yeah, MLB first 5s. Yeah.
Get the bullpen out of the game.
Yeah, bro.
First five's great.
I'm with you,
Yeah.
man. I'm absolutely with you. Yeah, Lance. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it rained out. So, yeah, done with that.
The only game my book was showing was Austin P. I mean, that was it. That was the only game my book had.
I'll put the picks back up here. You talk about college baseball?
Yeah, college baseball.
Austin P at Middle Tennessee.
My book is bad. Yeah.
What do they have it? What's the what? You don't have it up. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But also, like, while I was looking at that game, and I didn't play anything on it, but Austin P is in Clarksville, Tennessee. Okay, right on the line of Kentucky, in Tennessee. Okay, I'm here in Nashville right now. It's 30. That is 35 minutes away. Right, Nashville's way up, like right close to the line. Middle Tennessee is 20 minutes outside of Nashville in Murfreesboro, right? So, I'm saying all that to say it's not a long trip. All these boys have played there, like they know each other. A lot of them played in high school against each other. You know what I mean? So it could keep an eye on that one. That could be a fun game, or it could end up 1-0. But yeah, keep an eye there. But again, the totals of the books, man, they're so high. All right. Anyways, I've taken up everybody's time. All right.
If I had to bet, back to the question, if I had to bet the guy that wants to throw $100 on something, I'm taking the Caps first period money line. If I had to bet, it was the only bet I was making and I was most confident about. Capitals first period money line.
Capitals first period money line. And if it's tied, do you get
it's a push? You get your money back. Absolutely. I'm taking them first period money line. Capitals. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty good luck. Yeah. I like that.
I think they scored like 8 in their first game back, and they scored 7 or 8 in their second game. So I mean, dude, they're rolling. Ovechkin is Ovi. He's
how many goals? He's what, 13 goals away?
He's like 13 or 12. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a bad play, especially with the push insurance.
Yeah. If it was me and it was my money, that's where I'm going. Yeah, that's my answer on that.
That's where I'm going. As soon as we click off on this video.
Yeah.
All right, those are our picks. Everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be live Wednesday, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll be live Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, normal time, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Wednesday night for the overs, our first show of the season covering week 3. We'll have you all set up for everything. But yeah, there we go.
I'm excited for the overs.
Yeah, there we go. All right, everybody. Best of luck. See you in the Discord. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you in the morning. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? No!